Hej, idag ska jag läsa den här boken som heter Maybe God is like that. Och det är engelska. Och det är så att idag är det så att jag började skolan förra veckan. Det är så att jag började skolan och nu jag känner mig roligt och det var allt jag skulle säga om skolan. Och imorgon ska jag ha idrott på måndag. Måndag ska jag ha idrott. Och nu går vi in i nu börjar boken, okej? I live in the city where the sidewalks and subway cars and buildings and buses are packing with people, but I never seen God before. Grandma, does God live in the city? I asked one morning at breakfast. Yes, God is here, she says. You just need to know where to look. Whatever you see, love, joy and peace, God is theirs, she says, stirring her tea. Whatever there's patience, kindness and goodness, God is there too. When you see faithfulness, kindness and self-control, that's God's brains at work. On the way to school, I'm at the lookout. I see a bus full of tourists and count the bright yellow taxis. I spy a man sweeping a star, and Grandma and I laugh when we see a tiny dog wearing a fluffy purple sweater. At the school, Grandma hands me my lunch and hugs me close before she says goodbye. That's what love looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. On the swings, I pump so hard I see over the wall into the alleyway. My friends shout higher, higher as my feet fly way up into the sky. That's what joy looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. Outside, car horns blast and serious scream. Put my classroom in quiet and calm. That's what peace looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. I try to tie my shoes, but the legs tangle around my fingers. My teacher sits out beside me and shows me how to tie them. That's what patience looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. On the way home, I see a doorman wearing a red cape and a hat with a shiny brim. He's holding the door for a man using a wheelchair. The man moves very slowly and the doorman chats with him and smiles. That's what kindness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. While I'm sitting at the table for dinner, there's a knock at the door. It's our neighbor from downstairs bringing us a loaf of bread. It's golden brown and warm and wrapped in thin white towel. That's what godness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. After dinner, I work on my homework while Grandma stands at the kitchen sink washing dishes and humming to herself, just like this single night. That's what faithfulness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. At bedtime, Grandma sits at the edge of my bed, singing me a lullaby and stroking my head. He tucks my blanket up close around me. That's what kindness looks like to me. Maybe God is like that too. I lie in bed watching the curtains flutter. I want to talk about that dog we saw today and how high I can swim, but Grandma says that once I'm tucking in, I have to stay in bed until morning. I close my eyes. I try to fall asleep. That was what self-control looks like to me. I saw God over and over again. Today, whatever I saw, love, joy, and peace, and whatever there's a patience, kindness, goodness. I saw faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I saw God's Spirit at work. I don't see God the way I see my friends, or the street lights, or the river, but I see signs of God's Spirit all around me, right here in the city. I know what God is like. Maybe I can be like that too. The fruits of Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, gentleness. Det är klart för den här boken. Men efter den här boken kommer jag göra en till video. Så kolla på den här videon först. Så att ni får veta när jag pratar om skolan. Så att gå in i... om ni kollar på den andra videon när pappa har läckt ut den. Då kolla först på den här videon, okej? Okej, hejdå!